In the buildup to UFC 302 at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, MMA fans became concerned that lightweight champion Islam Makachev was suffering from a nasty-looking staph infection. And it turns out that the internet sleuths, including a notorious detective, were right. Speaking to UFC Eurasia after his fifth-round submission victory over Dustin UFC lightweight champion Islam Makachev confirmed that the rumors surrounding a potential staph infection were correct.
Такой вот интересный вопрос. Какие-то слухи ходили, что у тебя были какие-то проблемы со здоровьем до боя. Действительно ли что-то такое было или это?
Ну, было, да. Где-то фотография тоже вылезла, что у меня был стафилококк, стаф-инфекция. Ну, немного она меня помучила, где-то на неделю, как приехали в Америку. За 3 недели. На неделю меня сбило с колеи, не тренировался, отдыхал, чтобы дальше не распространилось. Ходил к врачам здесь. Ну, я думаю, она меня не побеспокоила. Просто неделю отдохнул и вернулся к тренировкам.
Speaking via the Red Corner MMA YouTube channel, Coach Javier Mendez confirmed that the staph infection had been troubling Makhachev for almost 4 weeks, not just for fight week as the champion previously suggested.
So Islam also confirmed he had staph infection a few weeks out from the fight. How is that for a coach watching your fighter, suffer in training camp a few weeks out?
Well, when I got to camp almost a month ago, Islam was not necessarily 100% training because he had this big old, a nasty staph infection. He said that this camp was a very bad camp for him. But from my perspective, since I wasn't there at the beginning of the camp, I was there the last half of the camp. It was a great camp. Everything was great. When Khabib showed up, everything even got better. Khabib's the leader. I'm more the mentor role now. Khabib took over the leadership role in every department, taking care of the guys, making sure when they went to sleep, etc., etc. So everything went perfect. The staph infection did not affect him whatsoever. He was not on antibiotics that week of the fight, so we cannot use that as anything. He was perfectly fine.
According to Mendez, everything went perfect, and the staph infection did not affect him whatsoever, before sharing that Makhachev was not on a course of antibiotics during fight week itself.
Well, it's kind of funny how little simple things people notice, change things. Like Conor goes and starts on a rant, starting to create drama, with Islam, which is kind of good because Conor's the kind of guy you want to root against or root for regardless. Everybody wants to see him. Me, I want to see him get beat by Islam. So for me, him doing what he's doing is causing a lot of attention. So, there wouldn't be nothing better for me and Khabib than to have Islam. I have a fight with him somewhere down the line. He brought that staff up, which was very observant on his part, to be honest with you, very observant on his part. The only thing is that, he observed it way too late. It was like, at the time he mentioned that it was already 3 weeks past.
Pointing to Conor McGregor's recent social media rant in which he identified the potential staph infection in the days leading up to UFC 302. In the now-deleted X post, McGregor highlighted a mark on Makhachev's leg and pointed it out as staph again, later adding that this team is infested. Whilst there is an argument that such a conversation surrounding a medical condition only a few days away from a world title fight would be something that you'd want to hide, Mendez argued that McGregor's rant was actually a good thing for Makhachev. That's it for today's news. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell so you don't miss on anything related to MMA.